If you have a great startup idea, here is exactly what to do next, step by step. By the end of this video, you will have a simple plan to get your first paying customers. Because the hardest part isn't having the idea, it's knowing exactly what to do next to make it real. We will go through 5 steps. Define who has the pain, validate your idea, pre-sell it, build the smallest possible version and get your first 10 paying customers. Let's dive right in. Step 1. Define who has the pain. We do this for one reason, to make sure you're building your product for one specific person you can actually reach out to, not to awake everybody. So you really need to zoom in on the person who has this specific pain point. And you do this by answering 3 questions. Who exactly has this pain? And here you need to be super specific. Small business owners is useless. Agency owners with 5 to 10 employees who lose clients because of bad reporting, that's a clear target. Second, when do they have this pain? Is it when they try to invoice a new client or when they onboard a new team member? Be very specific about when they have this "I hate this" moment during the week. And third, where do they hang out right now? Is it on LinkedIn, in Slack communities, or on Reddit? You need to know exactly where you can reach them. This is your foundation. Now you can start building your product, right? No. First, you need to make sure that people like your solution and, more importantly, that they would actually pay for it. But here is where most founders make a big mistake. Step 2, validate your idea before you build. After you have found your startup idea, this step is crucial, because if you skip it, you risk burning months and 100 grand, like I once did, only to realize you built something that nobody actually wants. You need to validate your idea. You need to make sure that people would actually pay for it. And it's really simple. You just need to talk to 10 potential customers. But not with online surveys and not your friends. The 10 potential customers you defined in step 1. And here is the rule for these conversations. Never pitch your idea. Instead, you want to understand how they are dealing with this problem right now. So never ask, would you use my app? Would you use my product? Because everybody would say yes, just to be nice. Instead, ask them, tell me about the last time you had this problem. What did you do? How did it make you feel? What solutions did you try? That's how you start validating your idea. But validating your idea with a couple of questions is not enough. We take it a step further. It's time to make some money. Step 3, pre-sell before you build anything. Okay, this step is absolutely vital because a couple of questions can validate your idea, but this is the ultimate proof that people would pay for your product. You pre-sell your idea. But how do you pre-sell your idea if you don't have a product yet? The easiest way to pre-sell your idea is with a landing page. And you can make it super simple. Your goal here is not to win a design award. Show the clear pain point you solve in the headline, write a quick sub-headline to make it more clear, show 3 bullet points to show the benefits of your product, a screenshot of your product or a quick draft, and ask for one thing, an email address for a waitlist. But what do people get for joining the waitlist? Well, anything that is valuable to them. Beta access, a couple of months for free, or free premium features. Just be super clear that they're getting early value and that your product is still in development. Such a waitlist is an excellent way to build a community early on. And once you release your product, you send those people an email and get your first customers. Now, I have used such a waitlist in my startup as well. But there is even a better way. This is the ultimate early product test. Try to get your first payment. Instead of asking people to join a waitlist, ask them, pay $20 right now to lock in your early access spot and get a lifetime discount. Or pay a one-time fee of $49 for early access and priority support. If you can get 10 people to pay for something that doesn't exist yet, you're on the right track. The big mistake many founders make here is to think that you need a fully functional product with a ton of features to get people to pay. You don't. You simply need to show people how your product will help them. And when you have your first 20 people in your waitlist or your first 5 paying customers, then and only then you can move on to actually building it. But you need to build it right. Step 4, build the smallest possible version. In step 4, you finally build your product. But this is where most founders go wrong, because they think they need to make their product perfect. So they spend 6 months to build every possible feature they can imagine. But this is a huge mistake. Instead, you build an MVP, the smallest possible version of your product. And your MVP should do one thing exceptionally well. Only one, not 2, not 3, only one. For example, if the problem you're solving is losing tracks of leads in Google Sheets, your MVP is a simple tool that just sends you a reminder of who you need to email today. Not a full-blown CRM tool with AI features. So you build only this one feature, the one that solves the big pain point your customers have. Everything else is not important right now. The goal for your MVP is to quickly build it, show it to potential customers, and find out if you're on the right track. You want to learn fast and update quickly and not spend 6 months of building it only to find out that nobody wants it. Okay, now you have built your MVP. Now the next step is the most important one, because without it, you will never have a successful startup. Step 5, get your first 10 paying customers. Now, this step proves that people actually want your product, that you can build a successful startup. But what is the best way to get your first 10 paying customers? Do you need ads or complex marketing funnels? No, we make this super easy, and it's actually one of the best ways to get your first 10 paying customers. We just talk to people. So look where potential customers hang out. This could be LinkedIn, online communities, Reddit, Discord, wherever. And then you reach out to them with a personalized message. Mention the pain point you're solving and ask if they have 20 minutes to share how they're dealing with it. For example, "Hey Sarah, I'm speaking with a few small agency owners who often rush client reports at the end of the month. I'm trying to understand how reporting is handled today, what works and what's frustrating. Would you be open to a quick 20-minute call this or next week to share how you currently approach it?" And once you talk to those people, you turn the conversation into customers by simply saying, "I might be able to help you with this. Would it be useful if I showed you what I'm working on?" Now here's the important part. Don't spam. Engage genuinely. Provide value and mention your product only when it's appropriate. Now, if that sounds a lot right now, I've put together a first 10 customers playbook. It shows you exactly how to do this step by step. Link is in the description below. Now, let me be honest with you, this is hard work. You will hear no more often than you hear yes. You will feel frustrated. But every no is a chance for you to learn, to refine your message, to get closer to a yes. Your goal is not 1,000 customers yet. You want your first 10 paying customers. These are the 5 steps you need to do after you have found your startup idea. You define who has the pain, you validate your idea, you pre-sell your idea, you build your MVP, and you get your first 10 customers. Now, if you have done all of this, but you see that people who have signed up for your product leave after a couple of days, you need to fix this right now. There is usually one main reason for this. So watch this video next. I will show you exactly what this reason is and how you can fix it right now. And if you found this helpful, hit subscribe so you never miss a video on how to build a successful startup. I'm Oscar, see you soon.